Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon and doing something a little bit different for this video. We're going back to the origins of this channel with Kingdoms of Amalur. So just recently they came out with Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, which is a remastering of the 2008 original. So I picked up the collector's edition and we're going to be taking a look at what's inside. So here is what I think is the front of the box. So there is some new artwork here, and what they always feature with Kingdoms of Amalur is the player character carrying two weapons, because that's something that's customizable. Like you can have two weapons at once, and you're chain comboing in between the two. So they tend to always feature that on promo images. THQNordic is the company that ended up with the assets after the original company, 38 Studios, went out of business. If you're not familiar with that story, please check out the description below and I will link to the details of that. But this game was in limbo. The assets were in limbo for quite a bit of time, like a number of years. Some of the assets then ended up with Electronic Arts, and then other parts were with THQNordic, but I guess it all ended up with THQNordic at the end, and they were able to put some work into it. This is essentially the same game as 2008, except with some cleanup. I don't know how much is cleaned up. I know graphically they did stuff, but I'm not sure if they fixed like some of the major bugs that were in it before. It is rated mature. There's a lot of violence in this game, a lot of blood. There's definitely partial nudity on some of the NPCs, like some of the monsters, and there is implied sexual content. So definitely an adult game. Okay, so this is the side of the box. Both the left and right sides are exactly the same. So in the collector's edition, you get this Alyn Shir statue. She's like the main NPC. She's like your partner through the whole adventure. In the original collector's edition, I think they gave you a rock troll, which is it's like one of the main enemies that you fight a lot. But having one of the good guys as a statue is a bit better. Then there's some artwork, which we'll take a look at once we look at the contents inside. The soundtrack, which I actually already have, like I bought that separately years ago. I'm not sure if this is a remastered version or if it's the same exact thing. And then we've got a keychain. And now we're looking at the back of the box with some screenshots. They're small enough that you can't tell if it's remastered or not. Like these could easily be the old game. And then the blurb mentioning all the major names. It's really a star-studded staff. Like if you think about R.A. Salvatore did the writing, Todd McFarlane did the art direction, and I think he definitely did at least two of the armor sets in here. There were the two knight ones, the Warsworn sets. Lead designer Ken Rolston. And then more of the same stuff, what's included in the box. Okay, let's see what's inside. All right, so we're looking at the contents all spread out. So there is the game itself, the soundtrack. I think that's the same exact soundtrack as what I had before. It didn't say anything about it being remastered. That's the box which we saw. We'll get more detailed into the Alyn Shir statue later. Okay, so looking at the artwork, this one, I don't know if these are concepts or if this is like a new addition to the game, but I kind of don't remember this NPC. like some kind of ice monster with two heads. There are definitely two-headed trolls in there, but I just don't remember one looking like this. But then again, it's been a while. And let's see, we've got a player character there. I don't remember the name of these armor sets, but they're a little bit less detailed in these drawings, so these might be concept drawings. These are bolgans. We tend to encounter those towards the end of the game. This is like a Spider Queen type character. Again, I don't remember the name. She's sort of towards the beginning, one of the earlier quests. That is another Bolgan. I'm surprised none of these cells have the demons in them, because that's sort of like a major character type, the Niskaru. That was heavily promoted the first time around. I think this one is supposed to be a player character. Probably wearing one of the mage sets. Okay, so this is the inside of the box that had the Alyn Shir statue. It actually has the world map of Amalur. One thing that would have been really nice in this set is if they actually gave you the map, like a large world map of the game. But it's just a background. It's only a cut of the map, and it's not even rectangular shaped. It's just it's like a cross shape if you pull it out, because it's made to wrap around the box, the inside of the box. Okay, so the main attraction of the collector's edition. So it's very detailed. I didn't see if they mentioned the artist. Actually, let me see if I could spin the box around while holding the camera. Her armor actually became popular. I mean, this game sort of had a cult following even after it died. Like, people still played it. And her armor became like a pretty popular subject with cosplay, as well as people doing character creation in other games. If you look at some of my videos, I actually created this character in DC Universe Online. I gave her water powers, so I basically copied this armor set, except that it's blue instead of red and black. One thing that I noticed right away is if you Google like Alyn Shir statue, you're going to come up with a bunch of images of this. And what she looks like in game, though, her skin is supposed to be like a bluish gray. So I was surprised when it was like a peach color. And some of the statues, I'm not sure if it was the lighting, definitely looked more game accurate than this one that I have here. So I'm wondering if that's a difference between like the pre-ordered version and the one that came out after. This is not a pre-ordered one. I was not able to get that in time. So I don't know if they're different or not. If we look at the one on the box, like this looks like the correct skin color. That's what she's supposed to look like. And then once again, the actual. But anyway, those are the contents of Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning Collector's Edition. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.